Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. Okay, the Gainsborough 3400 or 3000 Mortice lock. Now, there's a question there that I'm doing this video to answer. Basically, these locks, they have a whole heap of parts that control the way the lock works, both on the inside and the outside. So when you have your cylinder, you'll have to have one of these correct matching parts to activate the latch or lock and unlock the lock. From the inside, you need the equivalent on the inside, because sometimes they work, together. So you'll have like a male and a female part that both can work in sync. Now the problem is these parts are not available anymore, the locks aren't available anymore, and there's still people out there that are trying to repair them. So the idea was to come up with a solution for somebody who has a failing turn snib. Now the turn snib adapter is generally where it fails. It's a complete unit made of plastic. This part on the back is metal, and you just can't get them. So there needs to be another solution, because with that part failed, you can't use the internal turn snib, which is the lock and unlock switch on the inside. So because we can't get that part, we can't get these parts, there was one method that I did come up with, and I'll quickly show you. So that was to use this cam on the outside. As long as we can track down this cam, which is, I'll just show it to you there, it's kind of like the Afro cam, you know, it's got fuzzy hair and it's got two cylinders. Then we use the standard cylinder that comes with the lock, or just a standard cylinder of one of these. That's standard across most Mortice locks across Australia, this type cylinder. That's the only bit that's standard with this lock, the cylinders. So I'm just going to put this together so I can demonstrate this function for you. So these two cams work independently of each other. So what that means is that if one is here or one is doing this, you can still use the other one from the outside, because the idea is customers want to go out, collect the rubbish and turn the lock off, and when the lock is locked all the time, you can't kind of do that. Alright, so I've installed the outside cylinder. From the outside you would see this, and you would see a handle above it. Okay, this is just for reference, so you can get a bit of an idea of what it would look like inside a door. Okay, and then what we're doing different here is we're removing that adapter that is no longer made and it's a nightmare to remake and can't get and all this sort of problem, and we're using a standard cylinder turn. So this operates by just turning it left and just turning it right. This is a good quality one. You can get ones that are a little bit cheaper for what we need it for, because after all it is just to basically turn, lock and unlock the cylinder. Why is that not going in? Maybe I'll turn a little bit, or maybe my pin's bent. That should be just sliding in. Where's my pliers? There we go. Could be the cylinder, could be one or both. Okay, just needs a little bit of persuasion there. There we go. Okay, so we've got the outside. Okay, and when we want to use our key, what will happen is the latch will be retracted. As you can see, I don't have the faceplate on, so the bolts are going everywhere and not demonstrating this very well. So let me put the faceplate on. This just helps align the lock body and the latches, these things here. So I'll do it on camera. Just going to pop a couple of screws in it just to allow the latch to slide in and out properly. Alright, so here we have our latch, our escutcheon. When we turn the key, it does that. Okay. Now what we want from this lock is to be able to lock it and unlock it from the inside. So from the inside we would remove the turn snib, which is just basically a big switch. We would cut out the hole for the cylinder, so it'll look identical from the back to the front if you were to take the lock out. And then we would dress it up with an escutcheon like this. So this is what you're seeing from the inside, which is almost identical to what you're seeing from the outside. How does this work on the inside? Well, at the moment, from the outside the handle would be locked. If you want to unlock it, you simply turn this, you hear a click. Now the handles will be free. Let me demonstrate that. Where's my funny looking tool? Of course from the inside you would always have it free. Is this going to be the right tool? Of course not. Okay, so this will simulate my handle. Okay, so when I pull the latch back, I could be using the handle from the outside. From the inside should always be free, like that. Okay, and when I lock it, I only want to be locking this outside handle. So that's now locked. And I want the inside one to be free as well. And it's not at the moment. Push that down. We're going to hold and we're going to turn. No, not working. Let's try it this way. Push, hold and do. Did that work? Okay, now I've got a green indicator on this side. It should be symbolizing always free. Okay, this side's locked. Okay. So if you think of this as this is the normal state of the lock now, when the person comes home, they turn their key, they slam the door is still locked from the outside. From the, I'll demonstrate that with the handle. It's locked, the outside handle stays locked. From the inside it should be free. Yes, it's free. And if they want to go out and put the rubbish out, they can. They turn it like this. Now the inside's free. Now the outside's free. When they want to leave for the day and they want to lock it up again, or after they put the rubbish away and they're back inside their unit, they simply turn it again and the outside handle will become locked again. So, I mean, there's no indication of locked and unlocked, but it's fairly straightforward. Okay, anti-clock, or to the left, locked, to the right, unlocked. And it doesn't matter where this part sits here, this is still usable from this side. Pull the latch back. So I'll just see if I can get it to fail up anywhere. I'm going to move it a little bit. It's also on it rotates as well, so if it was to get in the way of anything, it wouldn't be a problem. Okay, so there we have it. That's what I would recommend as a method of solving the problem of not having the cams, is using a turn cylinder and a scutcheon and doing it that way and making a special cam on the inside. As long as you can get that cam on the inside, which looks like this one here, the guy with the little fuzzy hair, then it should be a doable option. Okay, leave your comments. Thanks for watching.